Hey guys, so 2 weeks ago I could attend the IFA Global Press Conference in Italy, Rome, and it was a wonderful event. So lots of tech, lots of cool guys like Mr. Mobile, Gadget Match and many more, and beautiful weather conditions. So I took my daily driver, the P20 Pro, and compared it to the XZ2 to see if the XZ2 comes actually close to the current king of smartphone cameras, the P20 Pro. Also, I really love riding motorbikes. So together with my friend Mo, you can find his Instagram link down below in the description, I had a closer look at the super slow motion feature of the XZ2. And to be honest, the XZ2 is really the king of super slow motion right now. So let's have a closer look at the results.
First, when I did my research on the camera of the XZ2, I've noticed that the XZ2 is not even ranked on DxOMark yet, which really surprised me because I actually think that the single camera of the XZ2 performs really good compared to some dual camera smartphones. I would even go one step further and call the camera on the XZ2 a little bit underrated. The new Sony Xperia XZ2 boasts an improved 19 megapixel sensor which offers some serious video improvements. The most interesting things are 4K HDR home movies and 960 FPS super slow motion footage in full HD, and also it's not too bad when it comes to taking pictures. Sony hasn't made any big changes when it comes to the look and feel of the XZ2's camera app. It's a very basic camera app with great auto mode, and one of my favorite things is the hardware camera shutter button, which gives you a really nice feeling when taking pictures. Like most phones right now, the XZ2 comes with scene detection, but it's far away from the overdramatic scene recognition and color adjustment like on the P20 Pro. I would say it's a more subtle attempt at improving your image and keeping the colors as natural as possible. When dealing with fast-moving objects such as motorbikes, the XZ2's predictive capture feature automatically starts snapping pics when it detects motion, even before you have tapped that shutter button. The result is a small selection of photos which you can either save or ditch. In my tests, I've noticed that in comparison with the P20 Pro, the XZ2 keeps the colors way more natural, like my own eyes recognize the scene. The P20 Pro's pictures look actually stunning, so the grass is really green and almost pops, the sky is blue and everything looks so Instagram worthy. But as photographer, I still really like the style of the XZ2, keeping the colors as natural as possible and the white balance also a tick warmer. The detail levels are also very strong on the XZ2, even though not that strong and detailed like on the P20 Pro. The P20 Pro is definitely the winner when it comes to zoom, like zooming in 5 times or 10 times, but to be honest, how often are you doing that on pictures you look at? If you really like the dramatic overkill look on the P20 Pro, you can still take an undersaturated image from the XZ2 and boost the colors to make it look like on the P20 Pro. But still, it won't have the same dynamic range and detail level like on the P20 Pro. So the P20 Pro's camera is definitely superior when it comes to raw image quality. What really sucks is that the manual mode doesn't have the useful controls photography enthusiasts need. The maximum exposure time is, for instance, only 1 second, so you can't get the same stunning lowlight shots with a tripod like on the P20 Pro, and the sad thing is this is only software restricted. So all in all, lowlight shots are okay, so you can get some good levels of detail even in dark conditions, and even bright subjects came out pretty well with only occasional hints of overexposure. But what the XZ2 can't beat is Huawei's night mode, which is really impressive. However, I already talked with Sony and they said that they will challenge the P20 Pro with their upcoming XZ2 Premium featuring the best lowlight camera in 2018. Let's see. Alright, so the Xperia XZ2 can record footage up to 4K Ultra HD resolution in 10-bit HDR. The video quality in 4K compared to the P20 Pro is definitely better, and after the latest software update on the XZ2 it even improved. Even though the P20 Pro really wins the picture battle by far, the XZ2 is my personal choice when it comes to taking videos. Only the focus struggles sometimes keeping a subject sharp, but with the latest update this also improved a lot. The Sony Xperia XZ2 camera has again a buffer memory close to the sensor, allowing the device to boast exclusive features that aren't yet available on competitive smartphones. As I've pointed out in all the videos where many people said I'm talking trash, Sony is definitely selling their sensors to Samsung and many other companies, but their latest sensor in the XZ2 is still exclusively available on Sony devices and allows you to record 960 FPS of slow motion at 1080p, and to be honest, the result is breathtaking. The shots look like taken with a professional camera, and I've been around in the filming industry for a long time, so recording at 960 FPS still has a usual limit of 0.182 seconds, which is slowed down to 6 seconds in playback, and it's actually really hard to time the shutter to record in the exact moment, but when you got the shot, it is so worth it. I thought that feature will not be very useful, but if you do extreme sports, if you love biking or fast cars, then this feature is really groundbreaking. Only the front-facing camera is a bit disappointing and remains at just 5 megapixels at an f2.2 aperture. Both cameras support 5-axis EIS steady shot electronic stabilization.
Alright guys, so here's a quick front-facing camera comparison between the XZ2 and the P20 Pro, and as you can see, the XZ2 has a bunch of issues with adjusting the lighting conditions. So when the sun is shining at my face, it's actually okay. But here in the shade, the P20 Pro actually gets my face lit up, but the XZ2 remains very dark. And I've had this issue also with the rear camera. So it seems like this is a software problem, because the camera hardware would be definitely capable of getting both properly lit up. But here, as you can see, also in the left bottom corner it says something like backlight, but the adjustments which the XZ2 is doing, it doesn't look very good, so it's really underexposed, and yeah, that's it.
Now, I've just noticed that in rare cases the camera struggles a bit with adjusting the exposure correctly. However, that has been recently fixed with an update. So it's more than good enough for selfies and video calling in good light, but the image quality in low light does not really impress, as always. Now, I personally think that it's really good that Sony drives innovation with the camera sensors, but for me it's sad to see that other companies get more out of the Sony sensors as the company who develops and produces them. Now, there are so many other smartphones using IMX sensors and even some S9 models, and still the S9 comes up with better video quality and way better picture quality. So if Sony is watching this, please guys, do us a favor and get back to the top with the XZ2 Premium being released later this year, and also finally improve the camera app.
Alright guys, so we're now here at the end of this video. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you have any questions about the XZ2 or the P20 Pro, leave me them down below in the comments and I'll try to reply as soon as possible. Please also check out the Instagram account of my friend Mo. You can find it up here or down there, and he really takes awesome pictures. Also, if you like roofing and urban exploring, I'll leave you some links of his work down below in the description. If you want to see more, then please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I'm Steven from TechMagnet, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day.